All right, good morning, everybody. It's a Tuesday. It's the last day of the month. The only thing I had coming in was long gold. Literally just got out of gold. But we are long the mini Russell. Right at this level. Target of 1909. Stop and reverse 1894. 1894. The gold we had coming in, we had bought at 1819, got out at 21. So we are done with the gold. Gold had a nice little move to the upside. Okay, long RTY, nothing going on yet on the mini Nasdaq. Now I do like this mini Nasdaq if we can come up to, let's take a look here. Okay, I'd like to be a buyer around this 120, 120. 120, 120. We'll just put a little bit of a little reminder up there. 120, 120. On the mini Nasdaq. All right, so if you're joining us for the very first time, thank you for joining us. I do this every morning. First hour is open to everybody. What I'm doing is I'm demonstrating the approach that I've used for the last 40 years of my trading career. I use my own personal tools that I've developed over the last 35 years. Been a trader for 40. I use something called Einstein, and I also use something called behavioral patterns, all of which can be explained, and there's a link to a video below this video. Click on that link. You can learn a little bit more about Einstein and these behavioral patterns, but I use a combination of both in order to not only provide me with entries, but also give me price targets, which you'll see here as soon as we get into another trade. Also trade commodities. We're going to be watching a little bit of Forex, watch the indices, keep an eye on some stocks. I'll go ahead and we'll check on some of these stocks this morning. All right, so a couple things I want to keep an eye on here. I want to keep an eye on JDST. Pretty thin. This grayed out area is the, this is pre-market. But I do want to watch JDST. JDST has been a good player for me, so I want to go ahead and keep an eye on that. AMAM. Another nice one. I like AMAN. I like to see that start to pull back a little bit higher, get a little bit more activity in here, so I want to keep an eye on AMAM. GOGL is another one I'm keeping an eye on. GOGL is going to start heating up, and I do see some upper targets up here, so, but I want to get a little bit more volume in here before I jump into that. NINE, let's look at NINE. What you're seeing over here is a scanner. This scanner is showing me any stocks that are making new highs based on my parameters. I like to look at stocks between $2 and $10. NINE's been on the radar all morning, but I'd like to see a little bit more, just not a whole lot of volume, 5,000. Not going to do it. So Just not seeing NINE. It's slowly working its way up though, but just as you can see, way too thin. I'd like to see volume in here, really, at least pre-market, somewhere around the 500,000. TSLL is another one on my radar. Nothing there. AMC's been a really good mover. AMC, I'm definitely going to be watching AMC today. Not seeing anything on AMC. These charts that you're looking at right here, these are 1 minute charts up here on top. These are going to be what we call a Heikin-Ashi chart, 1 minute Heikin-Ashi charts. On the bottom, 5 minute Heikin-Ashi, just a regular daily. As you can see, yesterday was like super strong on AMC. So, wouldn't be surprised maybe see a little pullback today, and then maybe on Wednesday, maybe start to head back up. We'll see. Could start heading up today. Definitely want to keep an eye on AMC. Another one we're watching is RNER, but I don't like this. I'm just going to take that one off of my radar completely and get rid of that. CDIO. I like what I'm seeing on CDIO. All right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a little bit of CDIO. I do like CDIO. All right, I'm going to buy a little bit of CDIO right here. Okay, there's a very tight spread between the bid and the ask. I like that. One of the things you want to watch out for is when you're trading, you want to make sure that the spread between the bid and the ask is not too much. So we're only looking at, what, a penny difference? All right, CDIO. Okay, I'm in at 326. 326 on CDIO. All right, let's get some targets up here. All right, so what I'm using is something we call the Einstein formula. Einstein, what it does provide me with targets. It has nothing to do with Fibonacci or Gann. It's a very unique formula. Once again, you can read about it in the video listed below this video. There's a little link there. Watch that video. It goes in a little bit more in depth about Einstein and kind of the theory behind why it works. All right, so first target, 334. Uh, 340. And then if we can get up there, that'll bring me all the way up to 49. 349. All right, those are the three levels I'm going to be looking at. So once I hit level 1, I'll watch it and see how we respond to level 1. If it continues to go higher, I'll look for level 2. If not, I'll just get out at level 1. Let's look at our mini Russell. Nothing yet on mini Russell. Continue to watch mini Russell. Target 1909, 1894. You see, most of your indices are up except for the mini NASDAQ. I need this mini NASDAQ to come up to around this 2120 in order for me to be a buyer. We are long RTY. This is actually a good entry if you haven't already entered. Really good entry here with a stop and reverse at 1894. Target, once again, 1909. Put a yellow line there. That's just a nice little entry point to be a buyer.
NINA.
All right, CDIO. Continue on CDIO. All right, we did get up to 34, hit target number 1. I'm still waiting though, I'm still on it. Next target up, 340. I'm gonna watch it here and see how it acts. Very quiet. Scanner's very quiet. Right now we're set up for a higher opening on the Dow. Good morning, Glenn. How are you, sir? So if you're watching us live on YouTube, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat there. Myself or Glenn will be glad to answer your questions. Also, if it gets quiet, if you have any particular stock or commodity you'd like me to take a look at, I'd be glad to do that. We just kind of share what I see in terms of where I think it's going, give you some price targets, if I do have any price targets. I don't always get price targets. It really depends on the overall volatility and movement of the market. Sometimes you just don't get enough movement to really make sense jumping into a trade. So right now, the only thing that I have going on is we have this CDIO, which we are long. And we do have the mini Russell. Looks like our mini Russell is coming down and reversing. Let's take a look at this real quick here. Surprised my alert didn't go up. My alert's supposed to be going off. No, it did not. Okay, so we're good. We're still good. $18.94 is going to be my reversal. This yellow line is where we like to add on or establish a new position. All right, so nothing going on natural gas. I am watching natural gas as well this morning. Possible buy coming up on natural gas. Nothing on crude, nothing on silver, nothing on gold. Currencies, take a look at some of these currencies since it's kind of quiet in here. Currencies. I don't see anything on the currencies either. Aussie US, Euro US, nothing on the US yen. All right, still in CDIO. So 304 is going to be a critical level for me on CDIO. I'm going to put an alert in there. All right, I'll have to keep an eye on CDIO. CDIO is coming down. 304 once again is where I would go ahead and get out of this long trade. BDRY is popping up on the radar. Let's look at BDRY. Still don't want to touch BDRY. It's been moving all morning. I mean, I like the action. I just don't see an entry point on it. EGO was another one that we were kind of watching. EGO could have a nice little movie today. We'll watch EGO.
BDRY.
Just not enough volume in that yet. We'll take it off and we'll come back if it starts to make any new highs. EGY.
BDRY.
Nothing there yet. AM.
BDRY.
Had some nice moves in the last few days. Definitely want to keep an eye on AM. GL. Have some levels I think it's going to come up to. Want to see a little bit more volume coming in the GOGL. JDST, one of my favorites. Not seeing anything there. Would like to see it come up to these upper levels. I do have some upper levels up here I'm watching. Right now, nothing on JDST. All right. Pretty quiet. Indices starting to come down. About another 7 minutes to go before the opening bell. Wow, you're expecting more snow. How much are you expecting up there, Glenn? I mean, it's like going to be in the 80s down here in Texas. What a difference, huh? All right, nothing going on RTY. Still long RTY. Our reversing goes short at 1898. I'm sorry, 1894. Okay, so I do like natural gas up here. Now, if we can get natural gas to come up to this 2705. Let's look at natural gas. 2705 would be a good entry. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that. 2705. That would be a really nice entry point. 2705. Got to get it to pop back up, but I do like that trade. So we're keeping an eye on natural gas. That is also one of my favorites. Let's check on CDIO. CDIO. Wow, CDIO. It just took off like a skyrocket. All right. So we've obviously blasted through all three levels, so I'm going to just kind of watch CDIO. Got 200 shares on, $84 profit, $94 profit. Watching CDIO. 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 Continuing the run. Like the profit, I'm going to go ahead and take my profit up here out of CDIO. Nice run on CDIO. Hit all three levels. All right. 2 minutes before the opening bell. Five to 9 inches of snow is what you're expecting, Glenn? Jeez, unbelievable. Man, you're getting that much snow and I'm sitting here in the 80s. That's amazing. All right, so obviously we got out of CDIO. Nice trade on CDIO. Hit all three levels. Opening bell here in a little bit more than just a minute. Once again, reversal is going to be 1894 on the mini Russell.
HIBS BDRY.
Okay, we got the Dow down 42.
BIO. B.
Still long RTY, 1909 target. Stop reverse, 1894. Natural gas getting real close up here. I'm actually showing natural gas hit target. I just don't know why these alerts are not going off. All right, 2705 is a buy on natural gas. Did it get up to 2705? Yeah, it triggered it. Okay, so let's get a target on natural gas. All right, let's go for 2745 on natural gas. 2745. That is going to be my profit target on natural gas. Reversal. 2625. All right, so we're already out of CDIO. Let's see what else we have here. I like AM. AM, starting to hit some targets up here. Gonna buy some AM. Also want to get some JDST. Gonna buy some JDST. All right, long AM, and JDST. Also want to watch a GOGL.
DDRY.
Keep an eye on GOGL. All right, let's take a look at this JDST.
DDRY.
BDRY continuing to go up. Wish I had something on BDRY. I just don't have anything on BDRY. So That really took off early this morning and hasn't turned around, so don't see anything there.
DDR1.
Also want to keep an eye on AMC.
BIO. B.
DDR1.
Yeah, so everybody's jumping on BDRY. ARBE. ARBE looks good too. All right, let's manage this AM and JDST. AMAN hit first level already this morning. Next level up. $6. 580 was the first level. $6 second level. So what's JDST? Not liking what I'm seeing on JDST, particularly with that heavy spike in volume. I'm going to go ahead and get out of JDST. Going to take an $18 loss on this. Out of JDST.
DDR1.
Okay, AM, still holding in there. All right, some critical levels on my MAM 552. All right, watching 552. That's going to be a critical level for me. If I hit 552, look to get out of AM. Still long. Still have a target up here.
WEBL.
Already hit 580.
Profit target hit.
All right, so it looks like we just hit profit target on our mini Russell. Let's look at that real quick.
DDR1. IBIO.
All right, so we did hit target on mini Russell. Get out of the mini Russell. There's a nice little add-on point there at that yellow line, so very nice trade. Let's clear the drawings. Okay, still like to buy the mini NASDAQ. It's got to run up here though. Let's look at mini NASDAQ. Still waiting for these highs to take out. 121.20 is, that area is going to be a good area to buy into the mini NASDAQ. Natural gas. We are along natural gas. 27.45. Good area to add. Anywhere down here around 260, 261. Put that in as a yellow for an ad.
WEBL.
And we got out of CDIO just in time after it hit those three levels. CDO may end up being another opportunity here later on. Not seeing it right now. AM.
INZY.
Struggling a little bit, still long AM.
WEBL.
I do want to watch GOGL. Still think GOGL can come up to these three levels. I'll watch that.
IBIO.
Okay, let's take a look at IBIO. IBIO is popping up on the radar. Yeah, I don't like the looks of it. I don't like the looks of IBIO. Let's look at WEBL. Don't like the looks of WB. Don't like the looks of that either. Let's see. All right, so I've got a couple scanners running here. I like Momo, which is a really good scanner. It gives me indications of any markets that are making new highs based on my criteria, which is anything between $2 to $10, somewhere in that area. or even go down to 1. I'll look between 1 and 10. And then I use FinViz, which is pretty popular. I look at that to see any gaps, see what's strong, which ones are the leaders for the day. Once again, looking for those stocks between 2 and 10 bucks. Let's take a look at HOTH. HOTH was a good mover the other day. But I'm not seeing anything I really like. Let's get that line off of there. So I'm not gonna watch. Don't see anything on HOTH. Maybe it'll come up later on, but I just
WEBF.
don't like it. Wow, BVS. Let's look at BVS. That looks really strong. BVS. Already 11 million. I like BVS. I could see a little bit higher run on this. I'm going to buy a little bit of BVS. All right, find some BBS. First target, 257. $269. $277. These are all levels I can see it coming up to at some point. Still an AM is coming back. Already hit target number 1. All right, still looking to buy the mini NASDAQ. We are still long natural gas. 27.45 is going to be my target on natural gas. Mini NASDAQ. Like to see it come up to 120, 120. Nothing there yet. The MAM. The MAM is, want to keep it on AMAM. It's starting to work its way back up. Once again, went through first target. The first target came in at 80. And we're looking for $6. $6 next target up. $6 next target up.
AMAM.
AMAM making new highs. All right, still in BVS. Let me check on BVS. All right. So once again, BVS going through its first target. Next target up, BVS. It's going to be 570. 570 for BVS. BVS. I like that higher volume. Lower volume coming down, higher volume going back up. At first level target, see if we can get it up to $6. I mean, 290. What did I say? $6. 270. All right, so 270 next target. Man, it's moving. And then up to 277. AMAM. Possible $6. All right, I'm buying a little bit more of AM here. Added to my AM long. Watching BVS still moving. Already hit target number 2 and working our way up to target number 3. Hitting target number 3. Take my nice little profit on BVS. Out of BVS, still running on AM. I added on my AM down here. Still looking for some additional targets to get hit. I'm watching also GOGL. Like to see GOGL come up to just a little bit over $10, 10.40. I look to buy it around 10.40. So once we hit that, I'll start looking at possibly buying it. Put alert in there, see if it works. My alerts have not been working today. I don't know what's going on with these alerts. Sometimes they act up like that. I'm using Thinkorswim for my charting. 1040. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put that in. Okay, so we're going to keep an eye on that. NBC's popping up. NBC, I think I saw that yesterday. NBC was kind of active yesterday. NBC, man, just not a lot of volume on NBC. I mean, several nice little buys this morning, but I'll stay away from NBC. Could heat up by the end of the day. We'll see. EGY. Yeah, I'm going to take that off the radar. BDRY, once again, just continuing to go up. It's just been crazy. Look at that. Probably not going to trade that. AM, still in my AM. ARBE, another one on my radar. At this point, I don't like it, so I'm going to go ahead and remove these notifications. JDST. Nothing in JDST. Like to see it come up here on JDST, then work its way up to these other two targets. I don't see anything there yet, but we're going to watch it. We'll keep an eye on JDST. And you know what? We are at the top of the hour, so folks, that is going to wrap it up. Once again, if you do like these videos, you like this morning show, Please support the channel by subscribing, give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell. Keep you updated on any newly released videos. Next month we're going to start adding more videos. We're going to start doing some recaps on the day's action. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. So we will get a little bit more into, if you've missed the live morning show, at least we can do some recaps for you and kind of give you an idea of what we did for the day on these indices and these commodities and these stocks. We'll look at the charts and I kind of show you how I trade, what I do, the tools that I use. And once again, remember, when you're trading, always make sure that if you're new to trading, never trade in a live account until you can prove that you can do it. So you always want to start with a simulator or what they call a demo account. Do that first. You know, get a method of trading, prove that you can do it before you put real money. Once again, I am not a financial advisor. This is only for educational purposes only. I'm just showing you how I trade. I do not recommend anybody trade any particular stock or commodity or any instrument. I do not trade for other people, nor do I recommend that anybody trade any of the stocks or commodities or anything that I'm trading here. Also, keep in mind, whenever you're watching us on YouTube, there is quite a bit of delay. So do not follow me or anybody else blindly. That is a losing strategy, all right? You want to use good tools. I feel my tools are strong. They're reliable. Been good for the last 35 years. They are different. These are not tools that are publicly available, only through myself, because I developed them over the last 40 years of my trading career. And if you have any questions, the best way to get a hold of me is via my website, innovative-trading-strategies.com. Check out my other videos on YouTube, Innovative Trading Strategies. Everybody have a good day. We'll see you first thing tomorrow morning. Take care.